I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. Best storm of the year, and I missed it. Yeah, we just had a tornado warning coming through here, and really strong thunderstorm. They were predicting it for the last couple days that there might be something good coming through. And I was actually saying earlier today, I was kind of disappointed that not a lot was going on. When I was looking outside, it just looked kind of, gray and overcast and kind of warm and humid. But I was just getting ready to come home, and it was about 7:30, which is usually when I get off of work. And the storm, the severe weather alarm went off at work. You see, in Texas here, we don't just have fire alarms in the building. We also have severe weather alarms. And it was funny because I just badged into a room, and the second I opened the door, the alarm went off, and I thought, uh-oh, what did I do? And it wasn't me, it was the severe weather alarm. And all of a sudden, the management's getting in. It's like, everybody get into the hallway, get into the hallway. The hallways are the area where where it's all reinforced. So if a tornado hits us, we'll be okay. And so, they're pulling everybody off the lines, say, don't even worry about the lines, just get out into the hallway and get up against the wall. And, the alarms are going off and everyone's kind of freaking out. And I actually had to be without my phone for a little while. And finally I got to the point where it's like, wait, the manager's going into her office. I'm going to go get my cell phone because I at least want to know what's going on. Because, I'm getting all sorts of rumors from people that are, talking to people, family members on the phone saying what's happened. And it's kind of giving you like conflicting reports. So I really wanted to look at the radar and see what was going on. And it was a pretty severe storm, but it looks like the worst of it was way, way, way south of us. But out of an abundance of caution, they all sent us out into the hallway for a while, and then they let us go. And I came home, and like I said, it's still a little stormy here. You can see out here that we're pretty well flooded back here. And this is kind of a low area in the yard, so this is the area where the water kind of gathers and accumulates when it rains. And it'll take a little while for that to soak in and all that fun stuff. But first thing I did when I got home is I wanted to see how much rain we got. I was actually a little disappointed. I was expecting, the way they were playing this at work, I was going to see like 3 inches of rain. It's like now it's a little bit more than 1 inch. I mean, granted, that 1 inch came in 30 minutes, and it was pretty good storm, I guess. But like I said, I was a little disappointed. But next thing I went and did is went to go see where Flash was okay, and Flash is over there. There's like a piece of wood that leans against a wall, and that's kind of her favorite place to go. It's funny, I spend all that time building those caves for her to keep her safe, and she just goes and hides behind a piece of wood against the wall. But yeah, we survived it. There weren't no tree damage, no nothing in the yard. Didn't really see anything even in the neighborhood that indicated that anything really serious happened. But you know what? Like I said, I'm disappointed. I missed the best storm of the year. But you know what? That's what happens sometimes. Never can predict when this is going to happen. But I am going to take this opportunity to give you an update on my mom, because there's been some developments there too. I actually spent probably 30 or 45 minutes yesterday talking to her on the phone. This is like the first time I've had a chance to talk to her since she went to the hospital, because she's had a tube in her throat and hasn't been able to talk very much at all. And she's doing a lot better. She's back on solid foods again. She's having, since she hasn't been eating a whole lot, she's not having really serious bowel movements, and what is coming is mostly liquid, because that's all she's been consuming for the past 2.5 weeks. But they had her on some real solid food. She says her appetite isn't back up to snuff yet, and she's there's a lot of things that she normally likes just really look disgusting to her right now. So she's not eating a lot, but she's having a little fruit and a little oatmeal and stuff like that, and is doing much better. She sounded pretty good on the phone. Her voice was still a little raspy, I think, from having the tube down her throat, but her spirits were up. She was feeling better, and she was definitely willing to talk a little bit. So I wanted to thank you for the prayers and the thoughts, because, I know they mean a lot to me. I know they mean a lot to her. She hasn't really had a chance to watch any of the videos yet, and but I think what happened, my sister was going to go to her house today and pick up her iPad. So I know that she'll, I told her specifically to go look for the comments on the 2 videos I posted last week about the situation, because there were literally, there's more than 100 comments there of all of you expressing your giving your best wishes and offering your prayers and all that. And I know that means a lot to my mom. So keep them up. I'm going to post this video as soon as I get done here. And so comment on that, because, my mom's going to be interested in what's happening here. And she'll also be interested in hearing your thoughts on what's going on. So anyway, like I said, severe storm, a little bit of rain here. No real damage. And like I said, I'm disappointed I missed it. But this is the aftermath, and this is what happens in Texas. So that's it. Have a good night, everyone.